Have you ever spent an entire week, maybe even a month, cramming for a huge exam? You pull all-nighters, highlight every single line in your textbook, and drink so much coffee you can practically see sound waves. Then, you walk into the exam room, sit down, open the test booklet, and it's all gone. Your brain is a complete and total blank. It's like a thief snuck in overnight and stole all that precious information. If that's ever happened to you, I need you to listen to me very carefully. You are not lazy. And you are definitely not stupid. I promise you, what you're experiencing is a universal problem, and it's not your fault. The truth is, you are fighting against your own biology. Your brain is a super efficient but also super ruthless filtering machine. It's constantly being bombarded with information. What you ate for breakfast, the color of the car that just drove by, the lyrics to that song stuck in your head. To keep from overloading, your brain has a simple rule. If it thinks something is unimportant, it throws it away. Your brain is designed to forget. So, the problem isn't that you can't learn, it's that you haven't convinced your brain that the information is important enough to keep. But what if I told you there's a culture that has practically perfected the art of memory? For centuries, Japan has been renowned for its disciplined and incredibly effective learning techniques, producing some of the world's sharpest minds. They don't just study harder, they study smarter by working their brain's natural systems, not against them. Today we're going to break down the science behind their methods, and I'm going to give you a simple 6-step Japanese routine that will transform the way you learn, turning that fleeting short-term memory into rock-solid, permanent knowledge. This is going to be good. Alright, step 1 in our mission to build a super brain starts the second you wake up. Now what's the first thing most of us do? We grab our phones, right? We scroll through social media, check emails, and basically flood our brains with a tidal wave of digital noise before we're even fully conscious. The Japanese have a much smarter approach they call asakatsu, which literally translates to morning activity, and it has nothing to do with your phone. Instead of reaching for a screen, the first thing you're going to do is expose yourself to direct sunlight. Get over to a window, or better yet, step outside for just a few minutes. When that sunlight hits your eyes, it sends a powerful signal to your brain to shut down melatonin production. That's the sleepy hormone, and fire up the cortisol and serotonin systems. Think of it like turning the ignition key on your brain's engine. This isn't just some feel-good mumbo-jumbo, it's hard science. That cortisol spike gives you that alert, ready-to-go feeling, while serotonin boosts your mood and, crucially for us, plays a key role in memory formation. It's like telling your brain, okay, pay attention, the important part of the day is starting now, and we're not done yet. The second part of asakatsu is light physical movement. I'm not talking about a full-on high-intensity workout, just some simple stretches, a short walk, or even just 20 jumping jacks. This gets the blood flowing, delivering a fresh supply of oxygen and nutrients to your brain. You're essentially priming your hippocampus, the memory center of your brain, for optimal performance. By starting your day with sunlight and movement instead of a screen, you're setting the biological stage for a day of focused, effective learning. It's a small change that makes a massive difference. Okay, your brain is awake and primed. You've had your sunlight, you've moved your body, and now you're ready to hit the books. But wait, before you even open that textbook or look at your notes from yesterday, we're going to do something that might feel a little uncomfortable. This is step 2. Active recall. I want you to take a blank piece of paper and without any help, try to write down everything you can remember from your last study session. Don't just think about it, physically write it or say it out loud. This is gonna feel hard, you'll probably struggle, you'll forget key terms, and your summary might be a jumbled mess. And that feeling of struggle, that's the magic, that's your brain building muscle. See, when you just passively reread your notes, you're creating what psychologists call the illusion of competence. It feels familiar, so you think you know it, but you're not actually strengthening the neural pathway. It's like walking down a well-trodden path in the woods. It's easy, but you're not making the path any clearer. Active recall is like forcing yourself to hack a new path through the undergrowth. The effort it takes to retrieve that information from the depths of your memory is what tells your brain, hey, this stuff is important. I had to work really hard to find it, so I better make the path to it clearer for next time. Every time you struggle to recall a fact, you are literally forging a stronger, more permanent connection in your brain. So embrace the struggle. The more it hurts to remember, the less likely you are to forget. So you've activated your brain, and you're using active recall to strengthen your memories. Now it's time to actually sit down and learn new material. But we're not going to do a multi-hour death march of studying. That's a rookie mistake. Instead, we're going to use the 40-10 rhythm. This is a super simple, but incredibly powerful time management technique. You set a timer for 40 minutes, and, for that period, you give the material your absolute, undivided attention. No phone, no notifications, no distractions, just pure focused work. When that 40-minute timer goes off, you stop, even if you're in the middle of a sentence, and for the next 10 minutes you take a mandatory break. But here's the critical rule: no screens. Don't check your phone. Don't watch a YouTube video, not even one of mine. Don't browse the web. Doing so just floods your brain with new information and prevents the process that needs to happen next. Instead, use this time to let your brain breathe. Get up, walk around, get a glass of water, or just stare out the window and let your mind wander. This isn't lazy time, it's consolidation time. During this 10-minute unfocused break, your brain is working hard in the background. It's shifting the information you just crammed into your prefrontal cortex, your short-term working memory, and beginning the process of transferring it to other parts of the brain for long-term storage. It's like packing boxes. The 40 minutes of focus is you putting things in the box, and the 10-minute break is you taping it shut and labeling it. If you skip the break, the box never gets sealed, and the information just spills out. You've had a great study session using the 40-10 rhythm, but if you just leave it at that, the forgetting curve is going to come for you, and honestly, it is ruthless. Within a week, you could forget up to 75% of what you just learned. To defeat this final boss of forgetting, we need to employ our most powerful weapon-spaced repetition. This is the principle that underpins all effective long-term learning, and it's something the Japanese have intuitively understood for a long time. The idea is simple. You review information at increasing intervals over time. Think of a new memory like a path you've just stomped through a dense forest. If you only walk it once, the forest will quickly reclaim it and the path will disappear. But if you walk it again the next day, the path becomes a little clearer. If you come back a week later, it's even more defined. And if you return a month after that, the path is now well-worn, permanent, and easy to follow. That's exactly what spaced repetition does to the neural pathways in your brain. So here's a practical schedule. Review what you learned today, briefly tomorrow. Then, review it again in 1 week. After that, review it again in 1 month. Each review doesn't have to be long. A quick 5 to 10 minute session using active recall is all you need. You're not relearning the material, you're just reminding your brain of the path. This repeated, spaced out retrieval is the single most effective way to signal to your brain that this information is not trivial junk. It's survival-critical data that must be kept forever. We're making incredible progress, but all this brain work requires fuel, and what you choose for that fuel can either supercharge your afternoon or bring it to a grinding halt. We've all experienced it, the post-lunch coma. You eat a big, heavy lunch, and suddenly, all you want to do is curl up under your desk for a nap. This happens because your body has to divert a massive amount of energy and blood flow from your brain to your digestive system to process that heavy meal. Your brain is literally being starved of resources. The Japanese have a beautifully simple solution to this, rooted in the Confucian teaching Hara Hachi Bu, which means eat until you are 80% full. This is a cornerstone of their dietary philosophy, especially for those who need to maintain peak mental performance, like students and workers. The goal isn't to feel stuffed, it's to feel satisfied but still light and energetic. A typical Japanese lunch like a bento box is a perfect example of this in practice. It's not a giant plate of one thing, it's a balanced, portion-controlled meal. You get a mix of lean protein like fish or chicken, complex carbohydrates from rice, and a variety of vitamins and minerals from pickled or cooked vegetables. This provides a steady, slow release of energy, rather than the sharp spike and crash you get from sugary drinks and refined carbs. By eating a light, balanced lunch and stopping when you're just satisfied, you ensure your brain continues to get the blood flow and energy it needs to keep processing and storing information all afternoon. No more post-lunch slump. We've made it to the final step, and it might just be the most important one. You've worked hard all day, activating your brain, recalling information, studying in focused bursts, and fueling yourself properly. Now, as your day is winding down, we're going to perform one last, critical action. The Golden Review. This takes place right before you go to sleep. For just 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to do a final, quick review of the most important concepts you studied that day. This isn't a deep study session. You're not trying to learn anything new. You're simply scanning your notes, looking at the key formulas, definitions, or diagrams. You are strategically curating the information you want your brain to work on overnight. Think of it like giving your brain a set of instructions for the night shift. You're saying, of all the thousands of things that happened today, this is what I want you to focus on. This is what matters. Don't you dare throw this away. During sleep, especially during deep sleep and REM cycles, your brain goes into a memory consolidation frenzy. It replays the day's events, strengthens important neural connections, and prunes away the unimportant ones. By doing a golden review right before bed, you are essentially tagging the information you want to keep, dramatically increasing the chances that your brain will prioritize it for long-term storage while you sleep. You're literally hacking your sleep cycle to make your studying more permanent. It's the ultimate study smart, not hard life hack. So there you have it, the 6-step routine to take control of your own learning process. It all comes down to this. For years, you've been trying to win a battle against your own brain. You've been treating it like a bucket you can just pour information into, only to find it full of holes. But your brain isn't a bucket, it's a complex living system with its own rules. The secret, the one the Japanese have mastered, is to stop fighting your brain. Learn its rules and use them to your advantage. Work with your biology, not against it. Study smart, not hard. This isn't about having a photographic memory or being some kind of genius. This is about using science-backed techniques to make your learning process more efficient and a lot less painful. By activating your brain in the morning, using active recall, studying in focused bursts, spacing your reviews, fueling yourself correctly, and leveraging your sleep, you are creating a system that guarantees what you learn actually sticks. You have the power to build a better memory, and it starts with these small, consistent steps. So I want you to try it. Pick 1 or 2 of these steps and incorporate them into your routine this week. See how it feels. If you want to continue to upgrade your brain, learn the secrets of human performance, and discover more science-based strategies to get the most out of your life, make sure to subscribe to CE7. We've got so much more to explore together. Thanks for watching, and remember, study smart, not hard.